arms have gotten so much bigger, bro. It's freaking insane. You're natural or enhanced right now.
Some Turk?
Turkesterone.
Turkesterone.
Yeah, they call it Turk.
Oh, but Coach Greg, he's a snake oil salesman because he's telling you the truth about what it does. I'm a scammer. I don't care if it's not banned by WADA. I personally think it should be banned. I don't like you, Coach Greg, because you're trying to make money. It does, in fact, have steroid-like effects, makes you harder, drier, leaner. I don't like you. He says it builds as much muscle as steroids. It's not what I said. Steroid-like effects, as in it makes you more aggressive. I hate you. Makes it hard to sleep. Ever heard of transomnia?
Delivery.
So I bought Greg Doucette's Turkesterone, and it needed to be specifically his Turk Builder because he claims all the other brands cannot prove they have real Turkesterone.
If you tried other people's Turkesterone, I have no guarantees, but if you're using my Turk Builder, you know it's actually Turk, you know it's gonna work.
But right as I started filming this video, a new Turkesterone study came out.
Did a study on turkesterone in human beings. 500 milligrams of turkesterone did not affect body composition in active, healthy males and females, so it didn't do.
But Greg quickly proved that the study used a fake Chinese Turkesterone. So I started my experiment of taking Turkesterone for a month, and here's what happened.
I don't think athletes should be allowed to use it. It gives you too much of an advantage.
The main factors I'll be using to assess if the Turkesterone is working or not is my weight, how it makes me feel, how it makes me look, and the total amount of volume I lift in the gym. I started off by weighing myself, and on day one, I was 152.6 pounds. I don't know what that is in kilograms. Maybe someone could put it in the comments, or my editor can do it. And every time I weigh myself, it's gonna be in the morning right after I wake up for the most accurate results. My weight goal for this challenge is to stay roughly the same weight, lose some body fat, and gain some muscle. All right, now it's time to start the challenge and take the Turkesterone pill. I don't know what could happen. I might even just die from the pure amount of— Oh, nothing happened. I was perfectly fine. I drank some Enraged pre-workout, and 30 minutes later, I was in the gym for the best day, chest day. Chest and shoulders is the first day of my 4-day workout split. After that is back, arms, and then legs, which can definitely be critiqued, but I believe that if you work out hard, any split will work. But before we get into what exercises I did, let's first take a look at my starting physique. I have been going to the gym consistently for around 2 years now, and I really started getting serious at the beginning of this year. For most of my life, I have been a literal skeleton, so it's been feeling great gaining some strength. So the chest exercises I did in order are the Smith machine bench press, incline dumbbell bench press, cable fly pushdown, and pec deck butterflies. Then for shoulders, I do a dumbbell shoulder press. Then I spasm lateral raises, as Greg Doucette says.
Spasm the side laterals?
With 3 different variations. First, I do a cable, and then dumbbells, and then a machine. And after my first workout, I had this to say.
Honestly, didn't really feel anything. Didn't feel like crazy energetic or anything. So far, not looking like it's working, but I guess the progress will speak for itself.
I will be doing the same exercises over the whole month so I can efficiently measure my progress. And I tracked all of my sets and reps with an app called Heavy. You can check my profile if you want, it's Jimbo. One of the big benefits that Greg Doucette says that Turk Builder gives you is a big boost of energy.
I would stay up all day, had energy all day long.
So that was one of the main things I was looking for while taking this supplement. Greg even goes as far as saying it gives you so much energy, you won't be able to sleep at night.
If you take it before bed, you're gonna have so much energy, you're not gonna wanna sleep.
So I only drink pre-workout on chest and shoulder days because I wanted to be able to distinguish whether the energy was coming from the pre-workout or the Turkesterone pills. If I had drank pre-workout every day, it would be pretty hard to tell if the Turk was giving me a boost or not. For my back days, I started with a cable lat pull down, then the lateral row machine, reverse grip pull down machine, and then the seated row machine. Then I hit my traps by doing some high high rep dumbbell shrugs, and my rear delts with the reverse fly on the pec deck machine. I also sprinkled in a few sets of crunches at the end. One of the biggest parts of muscle building is your diet. So for this whole challenge, I tried to eat as clean as possible. Ate a lot of chicken, beef, rice, and basically anything with protein. On average, I ate 2,073 calories, 165 grams of protein, 152 grams of carbs, and 83 grams of fat every day. Along with measuring how much I was eating, I was also measuring my weight. And throughout the whole month, my weight stayed very consistent. My next workout day is arm day. I start with a tricep pushdown, then I do a cross cable pushdown, onto a single arm tricep extension, and then finally a single arm tricep pushdown. Next, I move on to biceps with some bicep curls, then some hammer curls, then a wide angle bicep curl, and finally the bicep curl machine. I also hit my forearms a little bit at the end with a reverse barbell curl. Towards the end of the month, I realized I was actually gonna have some extra turkesterone pills since the bottle comes with 40. So I had a big idea. What if I tested if there was different side effects when I take 2 and even 3 turkesterone pills in one single day? So that's exactly what I did. For the last few days, I started taking 2 pills, and then for the last day, I took 3 pills in one day.
First workout after taking 2 turkesterone pills before, and I'm not gonna lie, I did not really feel a change in my energy. I didn't take a pre-workout before, so I could, kind of tell.
And the last day of my split is leg day. I start out with the Smith machine squat, then move on to leg extensions, and then the seated leg curls. And then finally, I hit some calf extensions. Now, I only recorded some of my workouts because I'm at a Planet Fitness, not some influencer gym, and I'm not trying to get banned.
Second day taking 2 turkesterone pills, and still did not feel any real difference in my energy levels.
So after monitoring how I felt during all my workouts and just throughout the day, I never really noticed a difference in my energy levels. I also never got insomnia and was always able to fall asleep at night. And even after taking multiple pills in the same day, I never had any symptoms that were out of the ordinary. Finally, let's take a look at my ending physique. Honestly, I barely see many changes. I think there might be a little more definition in my ending physique though. You guys can be the judge. However, I think there is some evidence that the Turk improved my strength. Since I tracked all of my workouts, I am able to compare how much weight I lifted in the beginning and the end of the 30 days. And there were some insane differences in the amount of volume I lifted for certain exercises. The changes were so big, in fact, that I also tested my strength 30 days after being off Turk to see how they would compare. Let's go over them. My bench press had a 19% increase over the 30 days, but I increased by 28% 30 days after being off Turk. Incline bench press increased by 20%, but only 11% after Turk. My cable fly pushdown increased by 57%, but after just the first workout, I increased by 26%. So removing that anomaly, it really only increased by 25%. This type of anomaly occurred in quite a few different exercises. I had a huge jump in volume just 1 week after training. My best guess is the huge jump in strength after the first week is because I had just gotten sick a week prior, so I had to take a week off of training. So I will be showing you guys all of the raw data, but to keep it more realistic, I'm gonna remove anomalies to show you more accurate results. And 30 days after I stopped taking Turk, my cable fly pushdown only increased by 6%. My pec deck flies increased by 41%, but removing the first week anomaly, it only increased by 17%. But 30 days after, I actually decreased by 15% because this exercise actually aggravates my left shoulder quite a bit, and I have stopped doing it altogether now. My shoulder press increased by 11%, no anomalies, and after 30 days, I did the same exact volume, 0% increase. My cable lateral raise was crazy. I increased by a whopping 85%, and even after removing the 22% jump after the first week, it still had a 52% increase in volume. And 30 days after I stopped taking Turk, I only increased by 16%, so there is a major difference there. My dumbbell lateral raise is a whole different story. I increased by 35%, but after the first week anomaly, it goes down to 11%. And 30 days later, I was able to increase by 12.5%. No anomalies on the machine lateral raise. I increased by 14%, and 30 days later, I only increased by 6%. Okay, so going over every number is gonna get pretty exhausting. So for my back, arm, and leg days, I'm just gonna show all the stats on screen, rapid fire, and you guys can pause and look at them if you want. I'll just talk about my conclusions after. So as you guys can see, I had some huge volume increases while taking Turk. And for almost every workout, I had a bigger increase in volume while on Turk than without it. But there were a few exercises where I had the same increase on and off, and some where I even did better without Turk. After looking at all the numbers, I can say I think there is a chance that Turkesterone does improve your strength. So I think I can recommend you take Greg's Turkesterone if you have the money. But if you don't notice a significant increase in your strength or your energy levels over the first 2 weeks, I would definitely take advantage of their 60-day return policy. Although recently, Greg just changed his formula from Turk Builder Plus to Turk Builder Max, which increased the cost but decreased the amount of Turk in it. So instead of 15 milligrams per capsule, it is now 10 milligrams. So it won't be the same Turk that I took in this video. All in all, I don't think that Greg Doucette's Turkesterone is a scam. I believe that he is using real Turk, and there are so many other brands out there using the fake Turkesterone that it kind of makes all of them look bad. I personally won't be using Turkesterone in the future until maybe there's some more research on it though. Other than that, thank you guys for watching this video.
I don't like you.